this episode of Beyblade, we're going to cover the TikTok lady that made a toxic vile sludge sauce and swept the nation and then sent out completely botched orders. Now, if you somehow don't know who I'm talking about, all I can say is it's a bumpy ride and this lady is pretty whack, and honestly, I thought she lost her marbles, but I think now she's lost about every single one, and I'll explain it. If you don't know the TikTok lady by the name of Chef P, this is a lady that has kids and was a TikTok mom. One day she decided to make this wacky pink sauce, and she started advertising on her silly TikTok, to which it, got a bunch of traction. People were like, damn, this shit looks pretty good. What is it? What's it taste like? People were basically just showing interest in it, and she was like, damn, I could probably monetize this. And you know what? Fair move. I'm not gonna hate on the hustle. If you have a product and you actually made something that's like quite interesting, and it was your own spin on something, and like you actually took the time out of your day to like try to do something, hey, fair enough, that's fine. There's literally nothing wrong with that. That's good. Hate her or love her, like, that was an idea that she had. She made her own sauce and it was pink. Hats off to you, even though it was basically just like flavored, basically just like pink ranch, essentially, from what everyone else said. Even though it's basically just pink ranch, even then, fair enough. You made your own shit, but that's neither here nor there. She ended up making this sauce and she wanted to ship it out, but when she shipped it out, she literally took zero precaution on like trying to ship it. There is no like FDA like anything involved, so people were getting just bags of radiation, essentially, which obviously isn't good if you're selling food. That's, you're just looking to get sued at that point, especially since, again, no FDA like anything was involved. So respectfully, she got backlash, and there's even one lady that decided to take her vile sludge, her attack on America, and had it tested out at a lab, to which it came back like, yeah, this is basically gonna kill you if you consume it, so try not to. So then she got pulled onto a talk show with Chef P, to which she got ridiculed by her and the host in the crowd and just pretty much everybody, even though the lady was just doing her, not even doing her job really, but just telling people what it was. Like, she was just trying to say, hey, this stuff is gonna kill you, so try not to consume it, and Chef P, please fix the product. She wasn't even necessarily saying that Chef P is a bad person or trying to like tear her down or anything, but if you want the full like backstory on that, you can go watch my other video. I'll put that on the screen. And after that, Chef P kept on trucking. That lady ended up actually going back on to the show. The host was like, hey, sorry about that, you were just doing your best or whatever, and yeah, sorry about that, blah blah blah. And Chef P was also like, I'm so sorry, my bad, I ain't mean to really do that, I'm sorry. So everyone was pretty much happy at the end of the day of that. But after that, Chef P kept on trucking, and at one point, she made this like weird video where it seemed as if like an FDA person came to her house about her product. I don't know if that's real or not. It didn't seem real. I'm not entirely sure though. I'm not the FDA people, so I'm not going to say whether it was real or not. But that's just something to put out there, that was a video that was released, and I'm pretty sure that's also on my last video if y'all want to go see that. And then after that, Dave's Gourmet, which is a popular like sauce production company, or like they like publish sauces or something along those lines. They deal with sauce essentially, and they seen how how much potential that pink sauce could have if it was actually put into the hands of someone who knew how to produce literally anything on like a globally healthy consumable scale. So they're like, hey, Chef P, if you stop being a dunderhead, we'll pick you up and we'll give you this amount of money. We'll actually make your sauce edible, and we'll even put it in Walmarts and in any store that'll accept it. So she ended up getting a brand deal from them, and everything everything seemed to be going great. She was posting on her Instagram and Facebook about how good everything was. She was flexing on yachts and all this dandy stuff. Just, saying everything was going good. Uploading TikToks of her having fun and goofing off, dilly-dallying, and just general stuff like that. That's to give you the, long drawn out story of it. But today we're gonna talk about what's happening recently. Now, I'm pretty late on this topic, but I seen it and I want to talk about it nevertheless. I don't care how late I am on a topic. If I want to talk about it, I just want to talk about it. I don't care. I want to talk about the fact that now she's back with a blue sauce. Oh, and I also want to backtrack just a little bit. I'm getting a little too hasty in this video. My bad, boys. But I wanted to go back to the Chef P lore book. I forgot some crucial, very vital information to the story. So at one point, Dave's Gourmet was changing the color of the sauce, and Chef P was going insano style. She was going cyber psycho from cyberpunk. Her chrome was fried or something. So she started grabbing bottles of pink sauce and just throwing them on the ground, breaking them. And again, I'm pretty sure I have that video on my last Chef P video, so again, just check that out if you want to. But that was some really vital lore I wanted to talk about. It was just some really wacky shit that I found funny. Like I was saying, she now has come out with her own blue sauce, and she made this big reveal on her TikTok, and I'll even throw up the TikToks here. Here you go.
I was like, oh my gosh, this is so dark, but it tastes good, but I didn't really like how it looked. Now, once I started pouring the one that had the lighter color, and oh my gosh, I was like, oh, this is it, right? But at the time, I was formulating a sauce, so I was like, what's range of variation? Or what if somebody wants their sauce darker, but then the other person wants it lighter? Or what if they wanted to customize the entire hue of it? And then that's when I thought about it. Oh my gosh, I used the same freaking ingredient to make it lighter versus darker. So why don't we alter some things and give people the option to be able to alter them too? And yes, I'm doing a longer, fuller eating video because y'all really think that I don't consume my products, but I really, really do. Also, this gives y'all option to do whatever you want. So if you consume dairy or if you're plant-based, you can still consume my products. If you like creamy stuff, if you like sweet stuff, I mean, there's so much that you can do. But yes, honey, this is blue, and of course, it is all naturally colored. And please don't mind the people talking in the background because I have children, but I am a working woman. And yes, this idea is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And thank you so much for my supporters. I love y'all.
So yeah, she's just talking about how cool and epic blue sauce is. Just recording a video of her banging on chicken tenders with a bunch of blue sauce on it and talking about the origin story of blue sauce and just all this other shit. Now, this is all good and dandy, but my real question is, why does my sauce need to be flavored some wacky color? And then in the video, she's like, well, what if I customize the sauce and make it different hues, and everyone wants their sauce to be a different color? Bo, I don't think anybody actually ever said that. Ever. I'm pretty sure people just want the sauce to taste good, and whatever hue it is whatever hue it is. There is no, I wish I could customize this. Dog, this isn't 2016, back when the Xbox 360 was a thing, and you can get, custom ordered controllers on, websites and shit. What are you talking about customizing a sauce for? Chef P, this is a sauce, not my Call of Duty Warzone loadout. I don't know what you mean by customize my sauce, but whatever the sauce color is what it is. And then you're talking about, I do this by adding less or more of ingredients. That just doesn't even seem possible on a mass production scale, nor does it seem important. No one's gonna be like, well, today I want the darker sauce, or tomorrow I'm gonna have the more neon blue sauce. Nobody cares. They just want a sauce that tastes good. What is wrong with you? I think Chef P has genuinely lost every single marble. Like, I don't know what's going on in her head, but she's actually lost it. I must have went complete, like, bonehead mode, because there was also a part in the Chef P lore where she decided to go on TikTok and, like, start yapping and go on, like, delusional, like, conspiracy mode, talking about not Chef P, like, Dave's Gourmet is gonna try to, like, take her down and ruin her and all this other shit, and how they're the fault, they're the problem for her kids not being able to eat, and how she can't afford rent and all this other stuff. And then Dave's Gourmet came out with, like, a statement saying, we gave you pretty much everything we could, and you didn't even, like, hold up your bargain. Like, you didn't even hold up your side of the deal. So, like, what are you talking about exactly? And everyone was like, well, yeah, Chef P's just going wacko mode, I guess. And it was pretty much like that from the beginning. Everyone pretty much knew she was just, like, doing stupid shit, and she was, like, just not smart. And this proves it again with her trying to make blue sauce. So her track record just ain't looking too good, y'all. Like, this is terrible. But I just wanted to talk about how Chef P now has blue sauce, I guess, that she's trying to, like, push out onto the TikTok universe. Hopefully it doesn't catch on, and honestly I don't think it will, so that's very good. I'm very happy about that. That's pretty much it for this video. Chef P is still losing marbles, it seems. See you in the next video. Hey, y'all made it to the end video, to the little special outro. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all did, leave a like, and if y'all enjoy me and my content, then a sub would also be appreciated. And next video we're gonna talk about a website that is very dumb and doubling back on decisions almost immediately after just announcing them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want more of, more gameplay and me just kind of chilled out, not really ranting so much, or just, yapping about some stuff that's happening, then check out my Twitch. That's twitch.tv/JoshVHS. That's where me and my homies are just chilling, playing games, just goofing off, having fun, just joking around, just being funny guys. And that's pretty much it for this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. Can't wait to see y'all in the next one. And thank you guys for your time. So that they fall. Yes.
Push you over, bro.
And then you'll die.
Damn, how hard did I push? God damn.
You pushed the skin off that neck.
Push that nigga so hard he got whiplash and died. Like, strong ass. The Browns need you, bro. You can push a nigga that.
All might give us somebody.